There's a door you're afraid to open, and even more afraid will come bursting open. You know the door I mean. It's the one at the top of the basement stairs. You crack it open, look down into the dark, and shut it fast because something down there is rattling, and you've learned the hard way that if you go down, it pulls you under. So you keep the door closed. You stay up here in the light where it feels safer. You reach for the next good thing, the next distraction, the next reason to keep climbing towards something better. But the rattling in the basement never stops. If you're grieving, you have a basement like this. I know I do. The fears that come with grief don't show up in the open, they live down there. Here's the thing most people get wrong: they think grief is the monster. They brace against it, they try to manage it, they schedule it, they wait for it to be done. But your grief is not the thing in the basement. Your grief is love. It's a shape your love takes when the person you love is no longer reachable the old way. There's nothing to fix about that, nothing to metabolize away. The grief gets to stay. The monsters are the things that moved in alongside the grief. There are more of them than anyone warned you about, but five tend to do the most damage. Guilt says you didn't do enough, that you didn't call, you didn't notice the illness, you didn't say the thing while there was still time to say it. Shame goes deeper. Guilt is about what you did, shame is about what you are. It's the voice that tells you that you were never enough and that this is somehow the proof of that. Regret lives in the rearview mirror. Every if only, every road you didn't take, the trip you kept meaning to plan and never did. Anger is the one you're not supposed to feel. Anger at the doctors, at God, at them for leaving you, at yourself. So you swallow it and it goes somewhere else. Fear of the future. Fear of the future tells you that you missed your chance, that it's too late for you now, that nothing is ever going to change. And there are others down there too: resentment, blame, doubt, loneliness, the quiet terror that you're starting to forget the sound of their voice. All of them are very, very good at sounding like the truth. The instinct to shut the door makes sense. When you go down into the guilt, it doesn't sit politely in a chair and wait its turn. It grabs you, it wrestles you to the ground. You start looping. Same thought, same scene, same if only, around and around and around. A hamster on a wheel that goes nowhere. So closing the door feels like wisdom, like protecting yourself. But the monsters don't starve when you ignore them. They don't pack up and leave. They get louder. They sit in the dark, rattling, waiting for the next quiet moment to climb the stairs on their own. And they always find one. A closed door is not a healed basement. It's just a basement you stop looking at. There's a distinction that changes everything, so stay with me. There's a difference between ruminating and metabolizing. From the outside, they can look alike. Both involve the painful thing, but they move in opposite directions. Looping is pacing the basement floor in the dark, alone, replaying the worst moment with no way out. It doesn't process anything, it just wears the groove a little deeper. Metabolizing is something else. It's turning on the light. It's going down the stairs on purpose, maybe with someone beside you, and letting yourself actually look at the guilt or the anger or the fear, naming it, feeling it all the way through, then letting it move out of you instead of signing a lease. You face it so it can leave. That's the whole point. You can't heal what you refuse to look at. Neither can you heal what you only ever loop on. The way through is a narrow path between those things: looking at it, naming it, and healing it. There's a tool you can take down the stairs with you. Going down to the basement is not something you have to do empty handed. There's an old Hawaiian healing practice. It's four lines: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. You don't say it because you committed a crime. Most of the guilt we carry in grief isn't about an actual wrong, it's about being human and finite and not knowing what was coming. You say these words to soften what has gone hard inside you. Say them to the one you lost, who still loves you. Say them to whoever hurt you, if that's part of what lives in your basement. And say them to yourself. That one is the hardest. It's also the one you need most. Usually, you're the last person you're willing to forgive. Take those four lines down the stairs with you. They change what you find there. And after you face it, you climb. I've come to picture this as a staircase. There's the basement with its monsters. There's a landing partway up where you catch your breath and you see a little sky. And there's a higher staircase that climbs towards something like resilience. Resilience doesn't mean the hard days stop. I used to think it did. It doesn't. You can have a brutal day and still be resilient. You can look down the stairs, see the monsters waiting, and say, I know you. I've been down there. I'm not moving back in. That isn't denial. You went down, you faced them. Now you get to climb. So the next time you're standing at that door, listening to the rattle, ask yourself one honest question. Am I about to loop, or am I willing to go down with a light on and face what's actually there? One of those keeps the monsters fed. The other one slowly sets you free. You don't have to go down today, and you don't have to go down alone. But that door was never meant to stay shut forever. What's waiting in your basement? Hit reply and tell me, or pass this along to someone you know who's been standing at that same door. None of us was meant to face this by ourselves.